The important ones. Daaloob, number 1. 6-year-old by Reduced Choice, trained at Cranbourne these days by Colin and Cindy Alderson. Work time okay here over the 1900 last start, indicating that the 2200 it might be ready for. It's rock solid on course, $8, hasn't moved, and it's a bit better on Super Tab at the $11. 4 is somewhere. That's what we were talking about last time. He was 1900 metres. He could just be ready for the 2200. He did a bit of work to get into that spot, and then he loses a bit of ground, and then he gets going again.
Top Bill and Dunstall into the straight they go, and the Cherokee Grey tackled by Devil's Mountain, and on the outside Red Joe goes at them, then Two Beauties deeper. Daaloob in behind. It's Devil's Mountain fighting the front. Here's Two Beauties coming on. She's quickly reeling in Devil's Mountain, and she takes the front, and it's Two Beauties now starting to come away. She's going to do it again. She won last start, and she capitalises on that and wins for the second time in a row by 2 lengths on Devil's Mountain and Daaloob. Top Bell from the back of the field was an eye catcher, maybe 4th from Greater Than Great.
Okay, that was Daaloob last start, 1900, gets to 2200.
And 310. So for the staying event, 2200 metres, we started with a 2200 metre race, maiden gallopers, and we end with a 0 to 62, and we're almost set. Here's Somebody's Image about to come up for Ben Mellum. He's looking for multiple wins today. Magnetic East just bouncing around in his stall. An attendant climbs in and just pats him down the neck. The starter's on his platform. The light is on. Race number 9. Racing at Sandown tomorrow. And they're away. Northern Dan drops out the back early, and so does Magnetic East. No surprises there. Somebody's Image snagged back as well. Our Preston began smartly and is working forward with Don't Look Ethel out wide on the track. Mr. Seriani in the blue colours is third the fence. Macro the outside, and Daaloob just posted a bit deep trying to get in somewhere 5th. Then Analytical, Sarum, Double Distilled Marker, Somebody's Image 3 wide at the back of the field with some cover. Northern Dan and Magnetic East. Quite a clumped field as they head out of the straight towards the 1700 metre mark, and Daaloob is working, looking for the front with our Preston on the fence. They head into that turn with our Preston having the inside advantage from Daaloob, and now goes on with the job, and Double Distilled likewise. A bit deeper presses on to second. Don't Look Ethel is running 4th, Mr. Seriani, then Macro. Markers on the inside in the orange colours, and then Sarum, Analytical, Somebody's Image, Magnetic East, and Northern Dan is last. 1400 left to go, and it's Daaloob. Free striding down the back. It looks like he wants to go a bit quicker. On top by a length and a half. Double Distilled is second. Our Preston now gets a nice trail third. Don't Look Ethel is 4th. Mr. Seriani is 3 back the fence. In 5th spot from Macro, Marker, and Sarum improves wide. Analytical, and then Magnetic East. Somebody's Image starts to track into the race well. And the back last is Northern Dan. So heading towards the top quarter with 1,000 left to go, and it's Daaloob. Kept clear by 2 lengths on Double Distilled and now Preston. Then Don't Look Ethel, who's 4th, the outside of Mr. Seriati, and Sarum's up to 6th and 3 wide. Next is Marker in the orange colours from Magnetic East, who's pinching runs along the fence, and Somebody's Image starts to take off with Macro, Analytical, and Northern Dan. If he's going to win, he's going to have to come from last. And with 700 left to go, Daaloob from Double Distilled getting closer. Now a half length off the leader. Our Preston is third. Sarum wide is now being ridden along, and then came Mr. Seriani, who sneaks up along the fence to be now joining in. Don't Look Ethel is next, followed by Marker. Magnetic East sticks to the inside going, and then came Somebody's Image and Northern Dan. It's Mr. Seriani straightening, and with 200 left to go, he leads by almost a length on Daaloob, our Preston, and Magnetic East starts to run onto the inside. Then Don't Look Ethel, next headed by Sarum. Daaloob still keeps on fighting though, goes back to Mr. Seriani. Daaloob back in front. Magnetic East the inside, but it's Daaloob, and that has been tenacious. Daaloob wins from either Northern Dan, who's flashed home down the outside, or Magnetic East. I think they're most prominent. Also Mr. Seriati and Marco were close up. Then came Sarum, followed by Don't Look Ethel, Somebody's Image. Towards the end of the field was Analytical, Our Preston, Double Distilled, and Macro.
Oh, what a good win that was from Daaloob, and that make a lot of owners very happy. Trained now, of course, by Colin and Cindy Alderson. They had a bit of bad luck earlier with Flo's Bow, but this bloke's been able to make up for it today. Now, he took the lead. He was getting out to the 2200. He put the writing on the wall with a good, strong run here over the 1900. He was headed by all and sundry, but then he got to the spot he wanted, balanced him up again, and he really dug in for the fight. That's been a terrific win, and Daaloob wins to the last. Colin Alderson just walking past. That was a big win.
It was a big effort, wasn't it? We didn't intend to lead. He can over-race this horse, but all credit to Danny. He got him to settle and he kicked well on the line, didn't he?
What you think coming around the home turn when they were at you right, left and centre?
I actually thought he was gone, but I could just see the yellow arm. I thought, he's hanging in there, this horse.
All right, well, you deserve that. You're a bit stiff earlier with one in the day, but you go home a winner.
Yeah, and all credit to the owners. They've stuck solid with him.
And plenty of them here too, and I'll let you go and congratulate them. They'd be wrapped with that. They've been persevering with this bloke, and he's broken through today. And he's paid upwards of, I think he's paid huge in the quarter, actually, about 35,000 on. We'll get you those official in a moment. Now, they're everywhere for the placings. It looks like, I think Adam's nailed this. I think Northern down on the outside will get second and Magnetic East third. Good call, Adam, because they were everywhere for the placings. 1, 2, 6 and 7, the numbers after the last. 1, 2, 6 and 7. Marker running home well for fourth too. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've gone over the line with about a length and 3/4 between them. Very, very busy finish to the last, but Daaloob thoroughly deserved it because he did all the work up front. They were at him everywhere, and he's been able to stick his neck out and get a well-deserved victory. And late in the day, pretty cool, and still quite a few of the have arrived back. He's having a chat to Colin Alderson. We got a good rousing cheer from the owners as he returned, and we might try and pinch a quick chat with him before the owners get hold of him, because I don't think he'll ever get out of there. It'll be interesting to chat through the race with Danny, because it certainly looked a very meritorious victory from our perspective. Danny's going to sneak around here, and we'll have a quick chat to him before he goes and gets a lot of kisses and pats on the back from the owners. This is a terrific win.
It was a good win.
Did you intend to lead?
Anything. He's not easy to ride. He can get on the bridle, and if he's stuck in behind him, he can over-race and hang out. It was left up to me to work out what we should do, you know.
Okay, well, you finished out where a lot of the winners were. To our eye, it looked like you were going to get swamped just after they turned.
Yeah, I was allowed to quicken it up a fair way out, which I think he's a true stayer, you know. He's never been brought up to these distances. So I was allowed to do that, and intention always to get to the middle-ish. But he just hit a flat spot. It was given me, but he hit a flat spot, you know. He just probably outstayed him, you know.
Good on you, Danny. Go and have a chat to the owner.
Yeah, cheers.
Danny Brereton wins the last here.